Hi, I'm Myra Kornfeld. I'm a chef instructor at the Natural Gourmet Institute in New York City. Today, I'm in the special demo kitchen, and I'm making scallops with Terragon brown butter sauce. In my version today, we're also going to have some lemon juice. This is a meal that we can put together in about 10 minutes. So quick, so easy, so delicious. I'm starting with some scallops here, and when you purchase scallops, you want to make sure you get what's called dry scallops so they're not sitting in any kind of strange brine. And the next thing you want to do is, if there's a little muscle attached, some of them come with a muscle and it's hard, you want to pull it off. Sometimes you'll get a whole lot of them that don't have any muscle. In my half pound that I have here, I only have one. The other ingredients that I'm working with today are butter, tarragon, lemon juice, salt, and I'm cooking my scallops in clarified butter, also known as ghee. You can take high heat cooking really well and it'll go with the butter sauce. So since it only takes about 4 minutes to make the butter sauce and it takes about 6 minutes to cook the scallops, we're going to start with the scallops. I have here a cast iron skillet that I'm heating up, and I want to make sure that I've really dried the scallops well. So you buy what's called dry scallop, but then you dry them extra well with some paper towels. And you sprinkle these with a good sprinkling of salt, get them coated, and some freshly ground black pepper. I have my pan heating up, and I'm adding about a tablespoon of the clarified butter, just enough to coat the bottom. I'm using here a cast iron skillet, but a nonstick skillet would be just fine to use as well. And I'm waiting till my hand held 1 inch above the pan feels uncomfortable, and then I know it's time to add the scallops. So I'm ready to go with these. Meanwhile, while this is heating up, I can start the brown butter sauce in this little pot here. If you don't have a pot that small, it's okay to use a slightly larger one. I'm starting here with 4 tablespoons of butter. So I'm turning on the butter, and first thing that's going to happen, it's going to start to melt. But my heat is going here, so I got to get these scallops in. Perfect. So I'm letting them sit in here, and I'm going to cook them about 3 minutes per side, and the timing should just be great. I turn down my heat. Once I got my heat high, now I want to turn it down a little lower. I'm going to get them golden, and then I'll cook the scallops till they're just firm to the touch. It's going to be perfect. But first we're going to sear them on one side. The first thing that happens when you melt the butter, you're going to notice that there's a really serious gurgling sound. That's normal. That's the water in the butter that's just cooking off. And then you'll notice that it starts to foam. So when it starts to foam, you might have to take a spoon to look at what's going on. We want to cook this butter until it smells really fragrant and it becomes a nutty golden. Now when I take my spoon, it gets foamy and you can't see anything. So you have to take your spoon and look, and I'm looking at it and it's definitely golden. So I want to stop the cooking. So I'm pouring in my lemon juice and it's going to foam up. Look at that. So stand back, let it foam. It'll stop spluttering. We can turn off the heat now, and we can stir in, look at this bubble, it's kind of fun. We can stir in our tarragon, and this sauce is delicious and ready to go right now. So when my scallops are finished, I'm ready to plate. Okay. I'm pressing on the scallops, and they're firm, but they have a little give. That's the perfect time to take them off. So I'm ready to plate. I'm plating them with, I've got some sauteed arugula that was sauteed with garlic and oil. It's going to be so delicious. I think 5 is perfect for a serving here. And now we're going to spoon some of this brown butter sauce over it. So delicious. A little extra sprinkle of tarragon. And that's how you make scallops with Tarragon brown butter sauce. I'm Myra Kornfeld. I'm a chef instructor at the Natural Gourmet Institute in New York City.